In today's video, we're going to cover three primary pillars of preparedness: building a comprehensive emergency plan, assembling a reliable emergency supply kit, and securing your home and property. These are the foundations that will help you navigate the unpredictable terrain of a disaster. I'll walk you through each one in straightforward, practical language so that you and your loved ones can feel confident and safe no matter what comes your way. Imagine for a moment that you're at home enjoying an ordinary day, perhaps reading a book or watching TV, and suddenly disaster strikes. A powerful earthquake shakes the ground, causing everything around you to tremble and sway. A hurricane warning flashes on your TV, urging immediate action, or perhaps a man-made emergency like an industrial accident throws everything into chaos. In that critical moment, you need to know exactly what to do to protect yourself and your loved ones. Panic and confusion can be your worst enemies, clouding your judgment and slowing your response time, but a well-thought-out plan, that's your secret weapon, your guide to navigating the chaos. That's why having a comprehensive emergency plan is not just useful, it's absolutely essential for survival. It's about taking control in a situation where it feels like everything is spinning out of control, giving you a sense of direction and purpose. It's about giving yourself and your loved ones the best possible chance of staying safe and getting through the ordeal together as a united front. Today, I'm going to break down exactly how to create an emergency plan that is clear, practical, and tailored to your specific needs. First things first, you need to identify potential risks in your area. This means understanding the types of disasters that are most likely to occur where you live. Are you in an earthquake zone, tornado alley? Are floods a concern? Each type of disaster requires a different approach. Knowing your enemy is the first step to defeating it. This knowledge allows you to prepare effectively. Once you know what you're up against, you can start to tailor your plan to address these specific threats. Next, think about evacuation routes. Plan multiple routes in case one is blocked or unsafe. If you had to leave your home in a hurry, what would be the safest and quickest way out? Practice these routes regularly. Do you have a designated meeting point for your family in case you get separated? This should be a safe, easily accessible location. These are crucial details that you need to map out in advance to ensure everyone knows where to go and what to do. Communication is key in any emergency. Establish a plan for how you will stay in touch. Make sure everyone in your household has a list of important phone numbers, including emergency services, neighbors, and out-of-town contacts. Keep this list in an easily accessible place. It's also a good idea to designate an out-of-area contact who can act as a central point of communication for your family, especially if local lines are down. Now, let's talk about supplies. Having the right supplies can make a huge difference in an emergency. In a disaster, you might be on your own for several days without access to basic services. That's why having a well-stocked emergency kit is absolutely crucial. This kit should include food, water, medical supplies, and other essentials. We'll cover this in more detail in the next chapter, but for now, just know that your emergency plan should include a checklist of essential supplies that you need to have on hand at all times. Your emergency plan should be a collaborative effort. Involve everyone in your household in the planning process. Involve your family in the process, discuss different scenarios, and practice your plan together. This ensures everyone knows their role and responsibilities. The more familiar everyone is with the plan, the better prepared you'll be when disaster strikes. Regular practice can make a significant difference. Don't forget about your pets. They are an important part of your family and need to be included in your emergency planning. They're part of the family too, and their safety is just as important. Make sure your plan includes provisions for their safety and evacuation. Have carriers, leashes, and a supply of food and water readily available for them. Have carriers, leashes, and a supply of food and water readily available. This ensures that your pets are as prepared as you are. Once you have a solid plan in place, review it regularly and update it as needed. Circumstances can change and your plan should evolve accordingly. Make sure everyone in your household knows where to find it and what to do. Remember, practice makes perfect, and regular reviews keep the plan fresh in everyone's mind. The more you rehearse your plan, the more confident and prepared you will be when it matters most. Practice can turn a potentially chaotic situation into a manageable one. We've talked about the importance of having a plan, but what about the gear? The right equipment can make all the difference in an emergency. In the wild, I rely on my trusty backpack to carry the essentials for survival. It's my lifeline, my portable survival kit. In a disaster, your emergency supply kit is your lifeline. It's the collection of items that will help you navigate through the toughest times. It's your cache of resources when the grid goes down, the stores are closed, and you're relying on your own ingenuity to get through. When the unexpected happens, you'll be glad you prepared. Think of your emergency kit as your personal lifeline during and after a disaster. It's your go-to resource when everything else fails. It's what you'll depend on when you're cut off from normal supplies and need to be completely self-sufficient until help arrives. Being prepared can mean the difference between comfort and hardship. Now, assembling a kit might seem daunting, but trust me, it's all about breaking it down into manageable steps. Start small and build up your kit over time. First, grab a sturdy container, something waterproof and easy to carry. This will protect your supplies from the elements. A large backpack or a plastic tote works well. Choose something that you can easily transport if you need to evacuate quickly. Next, let's talk about the essentials. These are the items you absolutely cannot do without. Water is your #1 priority. Without it, survival becomes incredibly difficult. Aim for at least 1 gallon per person per day for drinking and sanitation. This ensures you have enough for both hydration and basic hygiene. That might seem like a lot, but trust me, you'll be grateful for it when it's the difference between staying hydrated and dehydration setting in. Water is life. Food is next on the list. You need sustenance to keep your energy levels up. Stock up on non-perishable items that require no cooking or refrigeration. These are easy to store and have a long shelf life. Think energy bars, canned goods, dried fruit, nuts, and comfort foods. These items are nutritious and can be eaten on the go. A little bit of chocolate can go a long way in boosting morale. It's a small comfort that can make a big difference. Now, let's talk about first aid. Being able to treat minor injuries is crucial. Your kit should include a comprehensive first aid kit with bandages, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, and any personal medications. This will help you handle minor injuries and prevent infections. In a disaster, access to medical care might be limited, so being prepared to handle minor injuries is crucial. Your first aid kit is your first line of defense. Don't forget about light and communication. Staying informed and visible is key. Pack a flashlight with extra batteries, a hand crank radio to stay informed, and a whistle to signal for help. These items can be lifesavers in the dark and when you're cut off from news. These are basic tools that can be lifesavers in an emergency. A multi-tool can handle various tasks, and a map and compass can help you navigate if GPS fails. Other essentials include a multi-tool, a map of your area, a compass, waterproof matches, a dust mask, and sanitation supplies. These items will help you stay clean and safe. These are the items that will help you navigate the challenges of a disaster and maintain a basic level of hygiene. Cleanliness is crucial to prevent illness. Now here's a crucial tip: personalize your kit. Tailor it to your specific needs. Think about the specific needs of your family. Each member might have different requirements. Do you have infants? Elderly members? Consider their unique needs. Pack diapers, formula, or any special medications they might require. Personalizing your kit ensures everyone in your family is taken care of. Fortifying your fortress. Securing your home and property. We've covered the plan, we've got the gear. Now it's time to talk about your base camp, your home. This is where you will spend most of your time during a disaster, so it needs to be as secure as possible. In the wild, I'm always looking for natural shelters, places that provide protection from the elements. These shelters are crucial for survival. In a disaster, your home should be your sanctuary, your fortress against the storm. It should be a place where you can weather any storm, both literally and figuratively. Your home is more than just a building, it's your sanctuary, the place where you and your loved ones feel safe. It's where memories are made and where you find comfort. Fortifying your home can significantly reduce the risk of damage and injury during a disaster. Simple steps can make a big difference in ensuring your safety. I'll share practical steps you can take to create a safer environment both inside and out. These steps are easy to implement and can provide peace of mind. Let's start with the exterior. This is the first line of defense against any external threats. Walk around your property with a critical eye. Look for anything that could potentially cause harm. Are there any dead trees that could fall and cause damage? These need to be removed immediately. Loose gutters or roof tiles that could become projectiles in high winds. These should be secured or repaired. Address these potential hazards now, before they become serious problems. Proactive measures can save you a lot of trouble later. Windows and doors are your first line of defense against the elements. They need to be in top condition. Make sure they are properly sealed and secured. This will prevent drafts and water from entering your home. Consider installing storm shutters or impact-resistant windows if you live in an area prone to hurricanes or high winds. These can provide an extra layer of protection. Inside your home, secure heavy objects like bookcases, mirrors, and appliances to prevent them from toppling over during an earthquake. This is crucial for preventing injuries. You can use furniture straps or earthquake putty for this purpose. These tools are inexpensive and easy to use. Fire safety is paramount in any emergency. Fires can spread quickly, so early detection is key. Make sure you have working smoke detectors on every floor of your home and test them regularly. This simple step can save lives. Also, have a fire extinguisher readily available and know how to use it. This can help you control small fires before they become big ones. Water damage is another major concern during disasters. It can cause significant structural damage and health issues. Know the location of your main water shutoff valve and make sure everyone in your household knows how to turn it off in case of a burst pipe. This can prevent extensive water damage. Now let's talk about creating safe spaces within your home. These are areas where you can take refuge during extreme weather events. Identify areas where your family can take shelter during a tornado or earthquake. These should be interior rooms with no windows, like a basement or a bathroom. Be prepared, stay safe. Your journey to disaster readiness starts now. That's it for today's deep dive into disaster preparedness. We've explored the three primary components that form the backbone of a solid preparedness strategy: building a comprehensive emergency plan, assembling a reliable emergency supply kit, and securing your home and property. By addressing these key areas, you're taking significant steps toward ensuring that you and your loved ones are ready when disaster strikes. The more you know, the better equipped you are to handle whatever comes your way. The same principle applies here. I hope you found this video not only informative but also empowering. Taking control of your future begins with small, deliberate steps. Every moment you invest in planning, practicing, and preparing adds up to a stronger, safer environment for you and your family. I encourage you to take what you've learned today and start implementing it in your daily life. Update your emergency plan, check your supply kit, and review your home safety measures. It's these proactive actions that will help you navigate any crisis with confidence.